Shalom, Israel. It's your boy New Breed coming through with another video. In this particular video, I wanted to give a message to the youth. That's right, a message to the youth. Now, the reason I decided to make this video is because there are certain things that I wish that I was taught, that I wish someone would have told me growing up. You know, trying to find my way, trying to find out where I belong, where to fit in, what direction to go. So I decided to make this video for those particular people. And this is an important video. First and foremost, when I speak about the youth, I'm talking about people between the ages of, let's say, 12 and 30. Let's say between 12 and 30, so there's no gray areas. And if you know, that's assuming that by age 30, you kind of know what direction you're headed. You kind of know yourself. You got understanding and knowledge of self, and you have some type of moral compass and spirituality and things of that nature. But if you're over 30 and you don't have that, this video is for you as well. Now, what I want to say to the youth is this, and this goes for the youth and the next generation to come. There's a real beast that has to be fought. This generation to come is going up against a real beast, ladies and gentlemen, and it's an active beast. I'm speaking about the devil, Satan, Lucifer. He's real busy in these days. Real busy. And the youngins coming up nowadays, they got to deal with so many indoctrinations coming from every level in the school system. They're being taught immoralities at a very young age. They're getting taught things that are backwards. So what's happening is they got to face a mental struggle between what's moral and what's immoral, since everything has been skewed all across the lines. So that's a battle in itself. But also, there are laws being passed, there are laws being put on the books that make it very difficult for one to thrive and succeed in the times to come. Things are difficult now, ladies and gentlemen, to survive. So what do you think the days to come are going to get better? I hate to inform you, especially my elders out there and, you know, my people that I hold much respect to, but this system we live in ain't going to get no better. We're not going to get 40 acres and a mule and everything is corrected in this land we live in. And I'm speaking of America. We're not going to, politics are not going to work itself out. Things have been getting worse and worse and worse. And it seems that a lot of people who are elders that I respect dearly are in error because they believe that things are going to get better. It's going to take the Most High God's intervention for things to get better. But also it's going to take his shepherds to lead the generations to come. And if things didn't get better with Obama, things ain't getting better. It ain't going to be worked out doing politics. But anyway, as I was saying, the generation to come have to face that mental warfare, that beast, to find their direction. But the laws that's being passed against them, that's going on the books, it targets them. It makes it so there's no room for error. You're living in the last days. The Most High's grace is running out. I know that we've been taught in a Christian church about grace and about being saved and sanctified. But as the scriptures say in Matthew the 24th chapter, he who endures to the end the same shall be saved. Meaning, if you don't endure to the end, the very end, you won't be saved. So it's no such thing as already being saved and sanctified. You have to endure these struggles. You have to endure these pains. But the generation to come, they have it more difficult because there's no room for error, because grace is running thin. You can't do anything that displeases the Most High without that roaring lion or that enemy or that wolf snatching you off that field. Whether you're working a part-time job and then you're on the streets trying to make ends meet, there's no room to do two things that are conflicting. If you catch my drift, there's no room to serve two masters. There's no room to straddle the fence. It could be the most minute things that you're doing in your life. Whether it be shoplifting, whether it be let's say stealing cable, as an example. The small things, the things that you deem as small, it's going to come a time where you're going to have to pay big for what you think is small. So what I mean to tell you is this: if you're not following the laws, honoring those statutes and commandments, in whence we fail, trust and believe that they got it out for you. You are targeted. Now it's time to explain the reason why. This generation to come, I know a lot of people, the general public, they see the youth as wild animals. They see the youth as unruly niggas. All you see is them drilling and bouncing up and down in videos with guns, and look at their jewelry and look at them pants sagging. A lot of people see nothing but animals. Matter of fact, they call them savages, which is ironic because they called the North American Indians savages before they raped, pillaged, and destroyed them. They call them savages. I don't see savages. What I see is youth that have fire, passion, pain, struggle. They have all of the things that can make up a revolution. But the only difference is it's misdirected. Instead of directing the energy in a proper place, that energy is directed into hugging the block, being out there in them streets. Young brothers and sisters, if you understand who you are, the sky is the limit for you. If you direct your energy, if you just learn, if you pick these books up and read them, that knowledge holds so much power. Knowledge holds so much power. You pick that book up and read that Bible, and I know a lot of people like to bash the Bible. A lot of people like to act like it's not historically relevant. When in the same token, every great scholar who studied anything in history studied the Bible. And I don't care what you believe, what type of religion you follow, whether it be Pan-Africanism, Egyptology, so on and so forth. You know that at one point in time, the urban community, those who are poor now, were once royalty. So the question should be, how do we get back to being royalty? I'm here to tell you the Bible got the laws to get back to that. You got youngins following the 48 laws of power, the rules of the gang life, the rules of the streets. But if you direct your energy to those laws in that book, we are forced to be reckoned with. And I'm not speaking about overthrowing the government, overthrowing a system. We don't want to overthrow a system or government. We want our own. We want true freedom. We want our own establishment. We don't want your 40 acres and a mule. That would never take away anything from slavery. A cash reward means nothing. What we want is we want our own sovereign land. We want freedom. And this next generation of youth, you're able to do it. So if you know you have a talent, use your talents. Get trades. Become private contractors. Build families. Never, ever be a follower. Never put your trust in man. I don't care if it's family. Always put your trust in the Most High. Never put your love and put your heart into a dollar bill. Because money come and go like the wind blow. All the temptations that you face with in life, the Most High don't give you nothing that you can't overcome. You are never tempted above what you are able to handle. Power is in what you say. Young men out there, when you say something, your word is your bond. Your word is all you got. And these are the things that I just wish somebody would have told me coming up, because it would have made my life a lot easier. But these are things that I learned the hard way. I don't want y'all coming up to learn these things the hard way, because we already done been through that. We the 80s babies, the early 80s babies. You 90s babies. Y'all the ones. Y'all got the fire. Let's direct the energy. Let's build this nation. That's just my message to the youth. Thanks for watching this video. Hit that like button. Thanks for subscribing. Make sure you share this video. With that being said, shalom and peace.